Come on. Stop there, mate.
So what an interesting battle to the first corner. Scott McLaughlin, front row of the grid, on debut for Volvo. 5 manufacturers in the top 7.
Guys, final cars moving into position on the grid right now, and if you look along down the grid, you'll see the lineup of yellow flags. As each car moves into its position, the officials retract those flags, so it's like a cascade effect. They're all in. Green flag, Mully's waved it, go.
In many ways, it's the great unknown. Off they go into the twilight at the Clipsal 500. A terrific start from Craig Lowndes. McLaughlin couldn't get it away to challenge him into turn 1, but instantly Whincup gets a jump on Jason Bright, and they start fighting through the first turn. On the outside up here, staring directly into the fading sun, James Courtney in car 22. This is where Mostert went into the wall in race 1. They're looking for clean track space. Most important corner on the circuit, turn 7. It unleashes them onto Brock Straight. Single file. So great start from Lowndes.
All the elements of his start perfect. The initial jump for Craig was good, the bite was good, and the secondary component of the start was very strong as well, so that's given him an air gap.
Turn 9. Contact there between the Holden Racing Team Scar Tander and his stablemate Nick Percat, car 222.
Very good first lap there for Lowndes. Good gap, great start. No mistakes. A lot of pressure now being applied to McLaughlin from series champion Jamie Whincup.
He'll look to try and get the car down the inside at 9. Tries to keep the momentum up, but I tell you what, there was nothing wrong with the mid-corner balance of the Volvo, but there it is, the diagonal run to the inside. He can't stop it, Jamie Whincup, a crisscross is on. McLaughlin goes toe-to-toe with him. Jamie's got the inside running now for 11 and holds on. Great exchange, boys.
Oh, and he got the fence on the way out there. That was a very good piece of driving by both guys. It was a big dive bomb from Whincup, and looks like there at that stage Scott McLaughlin contemplated doing the same. Bright's now got a little bit of a run out of the final corner.
He did a 21.5 on that last lap, and that's only a 10th away from the best lap in the previous race of Jason Bright, and as the temp cools out, you'll see the lap times improve. Problem here, Jack Perkins. We've seen this happen here many times. It's a very tight pit lane. He might cop a penalty for that. He might have been better to try and sneak around the corner.
I would have thought so too. Here we go, there's a bit of action here for Lee Holdsworth, I think.
In fairness to Jack there, you're very much limited in terms of steering lock, so possibly has had no choice but to press on.
When he got to the paint also, it's very hard. We've actually seen cars in the little guardrail there where you just can't make it in. So on the left, you end up getting to the paint and you're gone. So that's Whincup in, same strategy as before.
Trying to pull the same trick as race 1.
Rears only, mate, this time. Again, I mean, short splash of fuel, going to be very quick. Right, please, mate. Nothing in the pit lane so far. Try something easy. More easy than last time, please. Perfect. Thank you. Clear to go.
They've got problems. They've got problems on the right-hand side again. That took an eternity to get that off. It's right underneath our commentary box window.
Go.
So they've got an issue with that gun.
Cold green tyres, Jade up. Cold green tyres.
Could be anything. Back here at Clipsal, and look at this crunch for James Courtney, in with Lee Holdsworth as well, and the door has come away from its hinges on car 22, but facing the opposite way. Look at this. He tried to thread the needle. 3 does not go into that. An extraordinary. So the passenger side door is now left hanging open. He was instructed to try and get alongside the wall and knock it off. Instead, he's been given a black flag, mechanical black flag, to come in. And the Holden Racing Team SP Tools crew have to go to work doing some running repairs by ripping the door off had no other option. And now they've sent James back out like that.
And in the blue overalls behind there is the category technical manager, which is Frank Adamson. The yellow flag has come out and it's a safety car on course. So race director Tim Schenkens in the background on the race management channel advising everybody of this situation with the safety car. Tander's come in, but I'm a little bit surprised that Frank sent the car out there with the door off it.
Well, I'm with you. The HRT Mini Moke at the moment, I would think they'll actually ask him to come back in and fit a door, I would think.
So it's going to be interesting now. There's, what, 5, 6 drivers who haven't stopped. Lowndes, McLaughlin, Coulthard, Davison, Wood and Ingle.
Thanks, Barretts.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to watch now. This is the latest safety car restart rule, been revamped for this year, and a lot of this has come about through that really exciting stuff we had in the 60-60 last year. So there you are, the 2 AZ zones. That's acceleration zone. The leader of the pack's got to slow them up. They're going to do 50 or 60 Ks, but they must stay very much in Indian file. No diverting from that will be allowed at all. Now, as they come round here they are bunching up. Okay, that was a safety car you just saw peeling into the lane. Right, 50 to 60 Ks an hour here, no faster. They must be in close proximity of each other. And Jason Bargwanna, our new driving standards observer, said he won't tolerate anyone pulling side to side out of this Indian file. Now, I'm going to listen here as Craig leads them down. I'm standing right here in the acceleration zone. He can make the jump whenever he likes. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, it's up to him now. There he goes, fine.
They all go chasing, and another 3-wide affair. And Scott Pye gets really aggressive on the restart. That's him going straight over the outside of the curves. Lowndes in control. And here's Van Gisbergen. Oh, there's got to be contact there, and there was. This time it was Garth Tander getting a nudge.
10 drivers in 25 then that basically had to leap across the top of the curve.
Winterbottom instantly putting pressure on McLaughlin. Lowndes controlled that beautifully.
Signal down the inside, he's got it on the abs. Oh, it's got it, it's tagged him. What a shame. That may...
Oh, it's not over yet. Oh, look at this, the whole world passes him by now.
We're looking at it from the angle that we saw it as on the wrong side, really, but I'm not sure that Shane's far enough up to get away with that one, and that'll be one that Jason Bargwanna looks at very carefully. And there's the Johnson family watching on, and Scott Pye from 5th plummets down to 21st.
And a little bit of an each-way bet on that one, Croppo, isn't it? Because he knew that Van Gisbergen was coming. Sometimes you've just got to give that spot away.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what it's done to him now, from a really healthy 5th or 6th, you're nowhere.
Yeah, very hard decision to make in this, Scafey, for a young... There you are, there, look at that. There. He wasn't really far up there, but Scotty didn't prove anything by not giving him a bit of room, because Scotty would have had a great run still down onto the inside and the next left-hander. So good little lesson for him, I reckon, mate.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Luck. And you've got to learn from those ones, because one of the things that happened with Scott last year is he got involved in too much of that stuff. And now, if the car's a bit better and you're operating in a little bit better area of the field, you've got to, your racecraft has to improve.
He got his ears boxed up at the western end of the circuit a couple of laps ago, and there's Shane serving that penalty.
Well, he's gone from 14th to 20th in the last 2 laps. Dissipation, just watch this. So here's Van Gisbergen down there. He's battling to stop. As he's about to gyrate, Tim's just gone, thank you, I'll just turn you the other way.
What about how far back the Giz made the commitment to that move? Remember, he's had to serve a pit lane penalty for an incident down here.
Here we go.
So he's just going for broke.
Watch this. Car on your right. Now it's gone. Drive off.
And that'll extend Russell Ingall's life, because it's just taken a bit of pressure off him as well, and he was well under pressure here. The chopper also gives us a great angle, so watch this. The rears are locked, it's teetering, and then Tim kisses him goodnight.
Well, there was a bit of niggle when they were at Stone Brothers Racing River between those guys, so...
He's not sending him Christmas cards anymore, Tim Slade. So
like...
Jeff Slade has been on the radio to Shane Van Gisbergen, his engineer, and just telling him to lower his heart rate and quietly get back on with the job. He's down in 19th.
McLaughlin was good there. Did you see that little exit out of turn 11? nice and straight, looking after the tyres, and you can see there's the lap speed comparison.
Great job, buddy. 5 to go, mate. 5 to go.
Richard Holway there, coaxing young Scott to the end. He's only 20 years of age. Volvo's debut.
He might have seen him off here. He's just giving himself that extra little bit of cushion. Jamie pushed very hard about 3 or 4 laps ago, and we kind of raised the tempo and the prospect of there being a change for position. Nothing in it.
Move it over, Scotty.
But if anything, McLaughlin can hold his ground there, and Whincup is at the absolute edge of the braking performance. He goes wide.
No.
He's trying to get underneath him. When they get to 10, the crowd reacts. This is fantastic. Whincup up the inside. McLaughlin gives him some space. They run, but the Red Bull Racing man has got through. The champion's done the job.
Dive down the inside, down the inside. So close. What a battle.
Unbelievable. Craig Austin wins. Scott is back. And Scott McLaughlin puts one on the champ. And Volvo into second on debut.
Sensational, Scott McLaughlin.
That is brilliance.
Good job, all in all.
Absolute brilliance. Well done, Scott McLaughlin and Jamie Whincup. That's as tough as an exchange gets.
He may have given...
Scott goes on the inside. Whincup just went wide by himself. And McLaughlin put the hammer down to get second position.
Great job.
Wow.
No bump and run in that. No drama at all.
Look at this, guys.
This is unbelievable.
How Scott McLaughlin did not end up in the fence on the exit of that turn, I'll never know.
But Jamie should be complimented for that because
Absolutely.
he could have fed him in. Absolutely.
Great exchange, brilliant motor racing, total respect. They gave each other space, and that's as good a contest as you'll see. Look at that. McLaughlin had the thing wheel spinning and tail wagging in second gear when he came off turn 11. And watch this. He positions back on the race line. That's where the grip is. Traditional line, makes the apex. Jamie picks up the throttle and slides it, and Scotty gets one. How's that?
And the Red Bull team are out there to applaud Scott McLaughlin as well.
They did. All of pit lane were doing this. This was just a fantastic reaction from the industry for Gary Rogers Motorsport and Scott McLaughlin.
Well done, Lounsey. 95 race wins now.
Got it again. Well done.
Holy cow. Thank you. Holy cow. Nah, seriously, my boys, man, I can't thank them enough. It was amazing. Richard, the crew, all the fans, you guys are playing the Volvo jokes, but I guess they're gone now. So, yeah, so thanks, guys. And, mate, I've never been this happy second. Jesus.
Now, just take us through the emotions for you. You're on the last lap. You've got Jamie Whincup on your tail. He gets by you. Yeah. What happens then?
Oh, I was an idiot. I slowed down too much. So I should have blocked him a bit better, but he got me, and then we went side by side. It was pretty good racing, and I don't know what happened on there. I just plucked her in first and gave some jam. Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
We understand there's a level of excitement, Scott.
Sorry to all the little kids out there.
A stand went up to applaud and cheer home young Scott McLaughlin against Jamie Whincup. It's a wonderful story. Mark Winterbottom in fourth, Fabian Coulthard, Chaz Mostert. Excellent effort. Good fight from Garth Tander as well in car number 2. Midfield, Russell Ingall finishes 13th.